Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Mel Khalid alias Captain Soy. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement because top scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds, the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace, we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil. Then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day at 6 a.m. for 365 days. And today is the 12th day. So are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage. Desertification leads to 6 global issues. 1. Food crisis. 2. Water scarcity. 3. Loss of biodiversity. 4. Climate change. 5. Loss of livelihood. And 6. Conflicts and migrations. In 20 years, 40% less food is expected to be produced for a population of 9.3 billion people. There will be more people and less food. This doesn't sound good, as Sadhguru said. This is not a world you want to live in. This is a call for immense trouble and suffering for people. And now, approximately 2 billion people in the world suffer already from nutritional deficiencies, which leads to multitude of diseases. Water scarcity. Depleted soils cannot absorb and regulate water flows, which leads to water scarcity, droughts and floods. Organic matter in the soil can hold up to 90% of its weight in water and release it slowly over time. This is a big help in drought-prone areas. About the third global issue, the loss of biodiversity. During the last 30 years, 80% of the biomass insects living in the soil has gone. Approximately 27,000 species of life forms are going extinct every year. This is a genocide. Billions of lives are going extinct per year. These biomass insects living in the soil are responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in our food, in vegetables and fruits. And no wonder to see that our children have growth problems and that their immune system is so weak. They fall sick very often. They are weaker than us. This affects their brain growth and their physical growth. You can notice these things. It is because of the soil depletion. Our children are supposed to be better than us, and now it is exactly the opposite. Generations are going to be weaker and weaker. Our grandparents, our parents and grandparents were stronger than us, and it is due to this soil depletion over time. If we are better than our children, then we have committed a crime against humanity, because the essence of humanity is the evolution. Our children are supposed to be better than us. The fourth global issue is climate change. Carbon dioxide stored in soil is way more that which is stored in plants and atmosphere. It's actually 3 times that in the living plants and 2 times that in the atmosphere. And if soil depletion continues, there will be more and more carbon dioxide in the air, which will increase this problem of climate change and global warming. The 5th global issue is the loss of livelihood. Globally, 74% of the poor are directly affected by soil depletion. Thousands of farmers are committing suicide in the world. It is estimated that soil depletion, this desertification, is costing the world up to $10.6 trillion per year. These numbers are huge. The 6th global issue is conflicts and migrations. Land issues have played a significant role in over 90% of the conflicts and wars in Africa since 1990. Population growth combined with scarcity of food and water. This is the cause of the problems. From the French Revolution to the Arab Spring, the high price of the food products have been a major factor in the global protests of people. And what is the solution? What's going on here? Why the Save Soil movement? The Save Soil movement has the key, has the power to solve 6 global issues. And most people are not aware of it. And we need to be aware of it. This is why I'm making these videos. This is why I'm making such challenges, daily challenges. I'm making daily challenges just to raise people's awareness about this topic and to show that this subject is serious. I wanted something, to be honest with you. I was looking for something to grab, something to do in life, what to do in life. I didn't find anything to do better than this, to spend my time, my energy, my efforts, my dedication towards something. I didn't find anything better than Save Soil movement. And I've done this challenge before. I've already run 30 days straight. I've actually run 57 days straight. I've prepared 57 videos. And now I am restarting from scratch because I was talking negatively. I was mentioning names. And some earth bodies, some friends told me that this movement isn't against anybody. So now I am not mentioning names anymore. I'm ready to redo this over and over and over again. Because this is the real thing. If this thing, it has the power to save billions of lives, as actually right now we are eating the food of the unborn child. This is a crime. This is a crime. This is a crime against humanity, to eat the food of the unborn children, unborn children. They will not have anything to eat. We need to do something about it. We need to be, as the American coach of personal development, Jim Rohn, said, there are two pains in life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. I prefer 1,000,000 times to feel the pain of discipline than the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is momentarily, the pain of regret is forever. And when you are in pain of discipline, you can do some changes. When you are in pain of regret, you can do nothing. Don't be regretful. Don't put yourself in a position of regret just because of fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The beast is already here. There's nothing more to be afraid of. We've already been programmed in this negative matrix, in this life-sucking matrix. We're already under attacks since childhood. This is why we need to act now. And there will be no change if you don't talk. Now when you open your mouth to talk, you're only using your paradigm. You're only using what they have put in you. Because our brain is like hardware. It stores information, and information has been stored in our brains. Our imagination has been hacked by the hackers of the Matrix. Who are the hackers of the Matrix? There are some bunch of people, member of hidden societies, such as the Illuminati, the Freemason, and Yale. They consider themselves as elites, superior to others. And these folks, they represent only 1% of the global population. And even though they're so small, they have the power of 99% of the wealth, of the global wealth. Actually, they are the source of our misery. They let themselves be inspired by the devil to control, because the narcissist has only two goals in life, which are to control and attention. They crave control and attention. This is all about control, to control our lives. There is a lot to be said about control. The quantity of oxygen, the quality of oxygen that we breathe. The first food for the body is oxygen. It's the pranic energy. So these cutting trees, this global warming, these global issues are making the oxygen, the air that we breathe, poorer and poorer, polluted. If I pollute what you consume, it is a certain way, a toxicity towards you. It's a health depletion over time. We have this tendency in this matrix to go towards unnatural things, thinking that it's modern, it's fashion. The only thing modern here is the modern slavery. Before, chains of iron were visible. Now the chains are invisible because they're in the brain of people, by giving them imposing on them limiting beliefs, a negative paradigm. Most people are under hypnosis of the negative paradigm, the programming. They're not even aware of their choices, because all humans on the planet, they have superpowers. You have superpowers, such as the power of imagination, the power of speech, and the power of choice when you are unconscious. And this is the plan of the so-called elites. Their plan is to control your superpowers, making you believe in things that doesn't belong to you. Your beliefs doesn't belong to you. They don't belong to you. What you want in life. It's a hack. It's a lie. You're believing lies. You've taken lies as truth because you've grown up with these lies. And everybody has the same program, which make it appear as real. Truth is the only authority, not majority. Don't go with the majority. Majority of people doesn't mean that they're right. If you are alone doing the right thing, you are right, they are wrong. You need to be aware of what's in your head, because this is all about control. Human beings, you need to know the truth about yourself. You are a human being. You are the peak of evolution on this planet. You are so magnificent, so powerful, that you have the power to create. You were sent here on this planet to co-create. Your potential is unlimited. Your physical abilities are almost unlimited. The limit is so far away than what you actually believe. And concerning the mind, your mind is unlimited totally. Can you imagine this? You have an unlimited mind. Your mind doesn't have limits in its origin. This is why the children believe anything, because they are still in this position of power. But if you come to an adult and say, hey, do you know that you can run 10 miles every day? They would say, no way. They have been conditioned to be limited in physical and in mind. But no, that's the physical, the body is just the slave of the mind. The mind is the master. The limit is only in the mind. Once the mind accepts it as truth, the physical body has no choice but to follow. And the best way to control you, to control your creativity, to control your future, is by controlling your paradigm. This is why we have been programmed since childhood to be like this, to be very limited, with narrow-minded, to be very poor, to be miserable, to have self-hatred towards ourselves and towards others, to be so hateful that we are destroying ourselves just by ourselves. We don't need any self-help, any help, external help. We're already in the self-help of destruction. We're distracting ourselves. Because most people don't know what they have. You have something called imagination. You have the mind. The mind is the most powerful weapon on this planet. It is the most feared from these so-called elites. Yes, they are elites. They are elites of cowards. You can't find anyone, anybody more coward than these so-called elites, members of hidden societies. The elite of cowards, because starting a war against a child, someone who is unconscious, this is the top of cowardness. They have started a war against us. The war is a never-ending war. And then here we come with the pandemic. So this is all about control. They have controlled the atmosphere. The oxygen is becoming poorer and poorer. There is less and less oxygen in the atmosphere due to cutting trees, due to disrespecting the forest. This is one. The second one is the position of the human posture. Our posture has been distorted by the desk and the chairs on which we sit. This is made on purpose to bend the spine, because when the spine is bent, the openness of the lungs is not complete, and the quantity of oxygen that you inhale is becoming less. So now most people are not breathing properly. They're not aware of this, and what determines the level of your consciousness and your power is your breath. The most powerful person is the person who has the most powerful breath, because oxygen is the first food for the body. Then we come to the food. This matrix is so poor. The mindset of the elite is so wicked. They want you to give them everything you have, and at the same time they want to give you the less that they have. As Dolly Parton said about the 9-to-5 slavery system, it's all taking and no giving. This is exactly what they're doing, because they don't consider us as humans. They consider us as cattle, as animals, cattle for slaughtering, ready to be slaughtered, exploited and used. If you don't have your own visions, dreams and goals, you will be exploited by those who have them, and you will be misled to believe that you have them and at the same time you don't have real visions and dreams and goals. They have been only imprinted in your psyche when you were a child. So you better be aware of what's going on, what has been happening to you. Now, by depleting the soil, by making the biomass insects living in the soil less and less, the quantity of vitamins and nutrients present in the food, fruits and vegetables is also becoming lesser and lesser. And this reflects on the humans, on the immune system. The immune system is becoming lesser and lesser, weaker and weaker. And why this? It's because the first 3 industries in the world are 1. Armaments, weaponry, 2. Alcohol and cigarettes, and 3. Pharmaceutical products, the big pharma, the medicines. So when you have a business, you need customers, and we are the customers, and customers must be in a certain way. This is why they have influenced, they have controlled our minds, our paradigm, so that we can be and behave in a certain way, a way which is beneficial for the 3 first industries in the world. So what are the qualities that need to be in the human? You need to be self-hatred checked, hatred towards others, checked. You need to be violent, checked. You need to be unconscious by chemicals and alcohol and cigarettes, checked. And you need to be mentally and physically ill so that you consume medicines, checked also. So now you are ready for the matrix. You go to the world. This is an unconscious way to live. Now I'm asking you, my friends, to change this nonsense by becoming conscious. Your mind doesn't belong to anybody. Your paradigm is yours. Your life is yours. Create it the way you want it. Come and start from scratch, as I have started this challenge again. And I will challenge and I will start again and again and again, because this is my life. I'm fighting for my freedom. I'm fighting for what really matters to me. I'm not fighting for what people want me to do. I will do what I want. This is my life. This is my fight. And I will not allow anybody or anything to stop me from achieving what I want in life. And I don't want to live in this life-sucking negative matrix with low vibrational people who are not even aware of what they're doing, people who have let themselves be inspired by negative and lowest entities such as Satan and demons. And I invite you to do the same, to start the reprogramming. Know that there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. And right now we are reaping what these elites of cowards have sown in our minds since we were kids, which is that we are reaping self-hatred, hatred towards people and animals and nature and misery and poverty. This is what the Matrix has given you. This is what the Matrix has given me. This is what the Matrix is giving to the world, to the next generation also. This system is continuing. Now enough is enough. You must say, this will end with me. I will not pass this to my kids. Your kids, the future generations, they must live better than us. We have suffered enough. Enough is enough. We have suffered a lot. This suffering, our parents have suffered also. There is something called the genetics memory, which means that traumas travel with genes. You have all the reasons to stay in the victimhood mentality. Yes, it's not my fault. I have been born here in Casablanca in Morocco. It's a very poor country, very mind limited. My parents also, they are very negative. I didn't receive the love, the acceptance, the support of the community, of the people. You have all the reasons to be negative. You have all the reasons to fail, because you were set, you were programmed to be a failure, to be a great big failure in life. Because anything, this is the power of the mind, anything that you believe, you achieve. And now they have put negative beliefs in you, the beliefs of self-hatred, poverty, misery, and you have achieved them successfully. You have successfully been a failure, a misery, because this is what you do. You create what you believe. Now, if you come to a point to believe in positivity, to believe that you can do it, that you are worthy, that you are enough, that you are lovable, that you are powerful, that you are so creative, so powerful, that the elites of the world, the elites of the coward of the world are fighting you since childhood. This is how much powerful you are. They started programming you since you were a kid because you are so much powerful. They don't want you to be aware of them doing their thing on you because they're so coward. Because once you know, you will change it just like that. And now we have reached the time of change. The change is now. Now you start from scratch. You start the sowing season. It's a new season of sowing. Sowing what? Sowing the positivity now. So that in some years there will be a beautiful season of reaping. The positivity, the self-love, the self-respect, the abundance. You need to do these changes. My call to you is not a call for an external revolution. External revolution is for criminals and stupid people. This war that we are fighting is a very strategical war. You need to be strategical, you need to be wise, you need to be smarter than the enemy. This is an internal revolution. My call to you is a call of an internal revolution. You can't change the world by trying to change people. You can change the world only by changing yourself. When you change, as Jim Rohn said, actually it's his mentor, Osho, said to him when he was young, he said, when you change, everything will change for you. You change what? You change your paradigm. You change your beliefs. You change your personality. You will need to be a new person, a new you. Someone that will shock you, not even others. You will be shocked by who you will become. Not even people. People will be shocked. Yes, but you will be shocked also because the things that you will say, the things that you will choose, the things that you will do has nothing to do with what you are doing right now. You need to be aligned with who you are, with your true nature, to speak your truth, to find your purpose, and to start doing what is right. Now most people are very committed to their jobs, going every day, diligently, discipline. Yes, these are the keys to success. You need to be disciplined. You need to never give up. But the only one problem, which is the big factor in their failure, is that they're doing these things not for themselves, but for somebody else. And this is the biggest mistake, because you need to be working disciplined, diligently, day in and day out, but for you, not for others. And you have emotions. Your emotions are like GPS. They're there to guide you. They're not there to be suppressed. You have suppressed your emotions by allowing toxic people to be present in your life. No more misery, no more toxicity in your life. You will need every drop of energy to fight this matrix. You think if it's easy, everybody would do it. It's been more than 10 years that I'm trying to change in this matrix. I didn't succeed yet. It's because we need energy. You cannot fight energy without energy. This matrix is a negative energy. To fight a negative energy, you need a positive energy. To need a positive energy, you need to be conscious, and you need to spare energy. You will need every drop of energy. So you need to cut anyone and anything who doesn't help you to grow, to improve your life. Cut them off of your life. As the American coach of personal development, Les Brown, said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. because they're energy drainers, energy vampires, toxic people. They are there only to hindrance you, to stop you from achieving your goals. They're not there to support you, to help you. So they have nothing to do in your life unless you have a goal. When you enter into a company to work, know that the company has its own goals. It has a plan. It has a plan for you. You need to have a plan for the company also. You need to be strategical, you need to be wise, you need to be smart. Don't be there just like that, because one day you will be shocked by the plans of the company. The company during the meeting, they're not discussing how to make you a millionaire. They're discussing when they mention your name. If it happens only to say how they can exploit you more by giving you less money and more work. This is why you need to have a plan on your own. Go there, get the salary, and be ready to leave at any moment. Do the training. Train your heart, as Sadhguru said. Train your mind, sorry. As Sadhguru said, do not seek success, seek empowerment and competence. Most people seek success because this is part of the programming also, the instant gratification. There is no such thing as instant gratification. It exists only in the mind of the programmed people by this matrix. They show you at television somebody was poor, he scratched a paper and he become a millionaire. You think that it's all you need is luck. You don't need luck to be successful. You need to work your ass out for yourself, for your dreams. You need to be consistent. You need to build a warrior's mindset. A mindset that never quits. All you have to do is to take a look at the successful people in the history, such as Thomas Edison. While he was trying to invent the light bulb, he failed 999 times. This is the kind of mindset that you will need. It doesn't matter how many YouTube channels you launch. This is not my first YouTube channel. Maybe it's not the last one. Maybe I will not have a success with this channel. It doesn't matter. I will keep trying. As Sadhguru said, there is no such thing as failure for a committed man. If you are committed, success will come. It may take 10 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter how many years it will take. Earl Nightingale said, don't give up on a dream just because of the time it will take you to get there. Because time will anyway pass. Yes, time will pass. If you don't start, you will never know what works, or at least what doesn't work. When you start this success search, you are searching success. And when you are searching success, you are learning. You have to develop the mentality of Nelson Mandela, who said, I never lose, whether I win or I learn. So you are always a winner. Whether you win for real or you just learn a new way to fail again, and you will not repeat it again. This is the power of humans. You are so powerful. You are so resilient. You are the peak of evolution on this planet, which means that you have the capacity, the ability to overcome any problem that you face in life. Because to take what it takes from an amoeba to a human being, it's not an easy thing. It is the greatest thing on this planet. And this is what you have inside of you. You have what it takes. All you have to do is to believe in yourself. Believe it, dream it, and live it. Act on it, day in and day out. Never give up. And go forward. Go forward. You can do this. And start being grateful. This is challenging. As the self-love is challenging. Louise Hay has a great exercise. She told people in her seminars to look at themselves in the mirror and say to themselves, you look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. This is a crucial exercise. This is a game changer for you. If you want to change, to say to yourself every time you look at yourself in the mirror, I love you. I know it can be challenging at first. The first impression you have when you look at yourself in the mirror is you want to slap yourself because the self-hatred is so big. Don't start by I love you. You can start by building a positive relationship with yourself first. You might say, hi Khalid, how are you today? Do this for some months. Start building some new relationship, positive relationship for you with yourself. And once you get comfortable with it, once you are more calm, once you have more acceptance of yourself, because you need to accept yourself totally to be able to move forward. Once you have this amount of acceptance, then you can go for I love you and do it, make it a habit. This self-love will grow to be big. You will have love for yourself, for other people, for animals, for plants, for trees, for the environment, for everyone. This is the key, a game changer. You can do this and be grateful. This feeling of gratefulness is very important. Gratefulness, this feeling of gratefulness is very important. You need to be grateful. The secret to happiness in life is not by dreaming of the things that you don't have, thinking that they will bring you happiness. Once you get them, you will be happy. This is not how it works. How it works is you start being grateful and happy for what you already have, so that God can multiply these things to you. This is the case of God or the universe. The universe doesn't give you something new. The universe only amplifies what you already focus on. If you focus on the negativity, you're talking to the universe saying, hey, send me more of this. Send me more of this shit. And if you are focusing on the positivity, you are saying to the universe, hey, send me more of these joyful and beautiful people and things and events. The universe is responding to your energy. You are a frequency. And the universe is an ocean of frequency. It is an ocean of motion, an ocean of energy. So you attract to yourself what you are, not what you want. You are a frequency. This is the best advice I can give you. Try to raise your level of frequency. Make researches on your own on how to raise your vibrations so that you will vibrate in higher frequencies. We are electromagnetic beings, and the universe responds to your energy. Try to raise it to the roof and give time, because there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. If you don't see results instantly, hold on, don't give up, don't be discouraged. Know that the universe is working behind the scenes. You don't see it yet, but it's already happening in the spiritual realm first, and then in the physical realm. So you need to be aware of your frequency. And people, this is a secret hidden from us. The hidden societies, the elite of cowards know this. Your thoughts change the matter. The thought, which is invisible, is more powerful than what is visible. Most people go by the senses, thinking that if you see it, you will believe it. Actually, the reality is you will see it when you believe it. Believe first, then you will see. This is how powerful you are. If you think that thoughts are not powerful, your thoughts can change the matter. Your thoughts can change the frequency of this physical realm. You are an alchemist. You are a co-creator, as I said earlier. You can change matter. And somebody, your manager, for example, at work, can make you sick just by words, by thoughts. He has negative thoughts in his mind. He puts it in words to you, and you fall sick. He changed the matter. He changed your immune system. He changed your chemistry. Don't allow somebody or anybody to change your chemistry. You need to be the alchemist of your life. Give yourself what people didn't give to you. You don't wait for the manager to say to you, hey, you didn't do a good job here. Do your job. You yourself say to yourself, hey, you did a great job today. You are amazing. You are wonderful, and I love you. Continue. Go ahead. Keep moving forward. You are so amazing. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are anything that you want. You say to yourself these things daily. When you look at yourself in your mirror, you are your own coach. Hold yourself. Put yourself together. Never give up. You can do these things. And don't allow people to judge you and to dictate how you can live. As Les Brown said, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Stop allowing these folks to dictate your reality how it could be. This is the time for change. We are no longer accepting this paradigm of negativity and misery. This programming has to end with us. Anyway, I thank you guys for your attention. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for your time. And I love you guys. I wish you the best. And if you can succeed by your own, if I succeed, I will make you successful. I will do more for myself and for you. I want to be a breakthrough for myself and for people. And do the work. Try first. And let's strive together to success. Let's strive together to create a new paradigm for humanity. A new world. Anyway, I thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soy speaking. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.